liberty and a stern warning at 5.
Oh, no. Kane, we shouldn't. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Tina, just let me, oh, yeah, that's good, yeah.
No, don't stop. Don't stop. Kane, where you going? Where you going?
Tina, come back here. Tina, what?
Kane?
Tina? Alex.
Oh, I just had the most amazing dream about you. My beautiful treasures. Dreamt that I was on the Nile, floating down a barge in the heat, wearing nothing but you. And this god swam up beside the barge and pulled himself up on top of the barge, and he was towering over me, wet, gleaming, and hot. And it was Carlo.
A little early for a house call, isn't it, Hank?
Alex, I have a few questions that wouldn't wait. About the museum heist. And I brought you a present.
Oh.
2 presents, as a matter of fact. A search warrant for your lovely penthouse. And a friend of yours.
Yes, indeed. She is the one. Oh, well, you are, you know.
The one what?
Who was so interested in the security system I had entrusted to the Cleopatra exhibit? No, not that for a moment. I thought, Mrs. Sisser, I hope by reporting you and your interest of the system to the police hasn't compromised you in any way.
Oh, no, not at all. I love being searched.
It's just that, it's just that, you know, as I told you on the phone, the district attorney did ask. I did have to answer. Truthfully, understand I am helping Mr. Gannon. Although I hope it doesn't involve driving in his car too often, which is more like an overflowing trash bag on wheels. Perhaps if I could wash my hands, you know, it would just make everything so much easier.
So does he look like someone in particular, Alex? Say someone you were once married to.
I think you need some coffee, Mr. Gannon. You're just seeing things that simply aren't there.
There you go. Thanks. Listen, if you two are going to spend the whole day working at the community center, then you're going to need more for breakfast than just orange juice.
No, thanks. I'm really not that hungry.
Not that hungry. I should be so lucky.
Oh. I worry about them, though, Renee, with all that trouble down at the community center.
You know, I would almost rather see a bunch of angry bigots throwing rocks than a few of our so-called friends and neighbors going about their own way of stoning Andrew Carpenter.
I thought things had died down since the vestry voted last week. Isn't Andrew in the clear?
Well, he should be. But there are certain vestry members who want to throw him right out of the pulpit. So they're going over the vestry's head, and they're going directly to Bishop Graham. Which means I'm now going to have to go and talk to the bishop so that I can argue on Andrew's behalf.
Why you? Do you have to get more involved than you already are? Now, you voted as head of the vestry. Can't you leave it at that?
Virginia! Your gardener said you'd be sitting out here.
Yes, would you care to join us?
No, I'm looking for Billy. You haven't seen him. He isn't here, is he?
No, I haven't seen him. Have you seen him?
No.
Why, what's up?
I wish I knew. He didn't come home last night. He's been out all night.
Tina!
Quiet. I want to get back to sleep.
Oh, come on, Tina, we still have a fighting chance, okay? Look, if we can convince Hank that we're just trying to help him get Alex in jail, maybe he'll let us out and finish the job, huh?
What? Yeah, like we tried to stop Alex the first time, and look how successful we were.
What are you talking about? Alex got locked up.
Kane.
Eventually.
People who plot against Alex end up in bus station lockers as full of holes as a slice of cheddar cheese. Now, doesn't that make sense to you?
Swiss cheese, Tina. As full of holes as Swiss cheese.
Fine. Kane, the point is that it could have been us in that locker, right? We could have been leaking on the linoleum. Now, I don't know. I'm going back to sleep. I was having a very, very good dream. Oh, don't.
Oh, yeah? Really?
Yes.
About me? About these bars between us? Hmm? Baby, I want to hold you so bad.
Okay, so get us out of here. What are you going to do? Strike a crazy deal with Hank Gannon? I mean, Kane, how is he going to trust us? He knows he caught us in the act of... Oh, gosh. Kane, he caught us in the act of stealing those jewels.
But pretending to steal those jewels, if you remember, huh? You know who really stole them, don't you?
Yes,
That's right, the widow Hester. Now, who do you think Hank would rather trust? Us or Alex?
I'd rather trust us.
Don't get it. Could somebody maybe tell me what I've done to provoke this invasion, no matter how delightful it could be, of my home?
Well, Alex, I guess I'm just a big fan of yours. I can't seem to stay away. First of all, Alex, you've been asking the good old doctor a lot of questions about the security setup for the exhibit.
I don't suggest it means... Oh, wow. She asked a lot of intelligent questions.
See, I'm an amateur Egyptologist. Now, is there anything wrong with that? And all my life, I've been waiting to see the Cleopatra burial jewels, and I just wanted to make sure that no one could rob me of that pleasure.
I see. So that's why you suggested some additional safety measures. The ones that just happened to trap your old friends, Kane and Tina?
Yes. And actually, I was kind of surprised that Dr. Byrne didn't think of them himself first.
I wish it would have entrapped the jewels in the... Ow, ow, ow.
Are you okay? What is this? Chewing gum.
Bulge.
Where were you yesterday? 5 p.m.
It's very sticky.
Where was I? Feel this. Go ahead, feel it. All right, fine. I was working up a sweat with my personal trainer from 4 to 6, and his name is Finn, and I'm sure that he remembers the session, if you know what I mean. So, if you would like to... Oh, look, here's his card. Why don't you give him a call? Guess I'm off your hook there, huh, Hank?
Maybe he's at the community center. Have you tried there?
Oh, they're not open yet. I got a machine. Well, they should be open now.
Look, I'll go and try again for you.
Thank you.
Is your husband out looking too? Virginia?
Oh, no, I haven't told him yet. I suppose I should soon.
Virginia, I'll bet that Billy shows up any minute now. You know, if your boy is anything like our two, hell, he'll saunter in all oblivious. You'll blow your stack. He'll give you this wounded look like, what did I do? Yeah, I stayed out all night, and I forgot to call, and you probably thought I was dead in a ditch somewhere. But, honey, isn't that what we always think? And don't they always turn out to be just fine?
Well, yes, that's true. That's true. They always turn out to be fine. Look, he's been through a very rough time recently. Perhaps he just needed to be alone by himself.
You saw him at that meeting. He was very shaken by that meeting. He being put on the spot like he was in front of everyone.
Look, it can be hard to tell the truth sometimes, Virginia.
But he did it, and you should be very proud of him.
I tried talking to him just yesterday, and he just...
Virginia, I'm sure he is safe and sound somewhere.
Well, I'm not. I know something's been eating him up. Well, I guess I've known for a long time that there was something about him that was troubled.
Virginia, it's called adolescence.
No. No, something inside of him has always been, I don't know. It's not what we expected. And I don't think Billy accepts it either. And I think that's why he went to Reverend Carpenter to ask for help. But when I tried talking to him, he got so upset in the country club, he just jumped up and ran out. And now I'm thinking, why didn't I just shut up? Why didn't
Do you think she knows?
Which scoop of...
Gannon? Now, how can this guy eat all this junk all day long and stay in such great shape? Guess some guys have all the luck. As if I didn't know that already.
Troy.
Well, you could hide your disappointment a little, Sheila.
I came here to talk to Hank about his daughter, Rachel, that's all. I mean, she nearly got hit by a rock the other day, working down the community center.
I know. My men are doing everything they can to calm things down, but there's a lot of hatred in the air. I'm considering suggesting closing down the center until things cool off.
But wouldn't that be giving in to the bigots? Like saying, look, gay bashing works?
It does, Sheila. It makes us afraid. Not only gays, but it affects everybody.
But closing the center is not the way to fight fear. I mean, come on, education is...
How long has this country been educating people that people of color are equal to whites? Has that sunk in yet? And sexual difference may be something that's even more frightening to people than race. I mean, I'd love to turn Landview into a peaceable community, but it's not going to happen. At least not in my lifetime.
You don't know that. You got a few good years.
Not here. That's what this letter's all about.
You're not serious. Resigning?
I can't be police commissioner of Landview where I'm going.
Which is where?
As far away from here as I can get.
Why?
The truth? This whole damn city reminds me of you. Every street, every block, every bridge, every park. Every corner I turn, I hope I'll see you coming toward me. Walking that little walk you got and waving. But it never happens.
That's not true. You don't call me anymore. I keep wishing that you would, but,
Why, Sheila, why?
Because I know I've hurt you, Troy. And I wanted us to get past the hurt, and become friends again. You've always meant so much to me. I just can't believe you just go.
Sheila, why should I stay?
I still care about you.
That's just not enough.
You do give such good search warrant, Hank.
The technology of these little umbrellas.
Alex, if I'm so good, why haven't I found anything?
Well, maybe there just isn't anything to find. I mean, I admit I did fantasize about the Cleopatra jewels, but you can't fault a woman for her fantasies now, can you, Hank?
You know something, Alex? You must really believe that Mrs. Anna B. Gannon raised a fool. You are up to your shiny lip gloss in this caper, Alex.
Prove it.
Aren't you forgetting something? The two lovebirds that I've got locked up in my Lantano County jail, Kane and Tina, singing lovebirds, Alex, who are safe in their cage so you can't shoot them down or help them fly off to Havana.
The only thing that Tina and Kane have in common with birds is the size of their brains. Oh, Hank, if you find one little jeweled scarab, just one, that connects me with the heist, well, I'm yours forevermore.
Baby, I am waiting for that day. Doc, we're beaming out of here. Let's go.
Mrs. Hesse, could I have that umbrella?
Be my guest.
Ooh.
You think Billy is hurt?
Keep it down. They're right in the next room.
Do you?
Well, I think his mom's been giving him a lot of grief about telling her his feelings.
Do you actually think you told her that he's gay?
Well, if Billy figures out that that's what she wanted him to open up about, then he's going to feel like he wants to explode.
And you remember what happened the 4th of July?
Yeah, I hope he doesn't get wasted again. Now, come on, we're going to find him. Before he gets hurt, we're going to find him.
How?
We're going to go to all the places he hangs out. The community center, the mall, Wanda's, the country club. Maybe he's there.
Joey?
Yeah?
I'm scared.
We're going to find him. I promise we're going to find him. He'll be okay.
I just didn't want to pretend with you that I wasn't scared.
I'm a little scared myself. Okay?
On General Hospital, Karen, Jagger, and Jason get swept away on an island adventure until paradise turns deadly.
I got me a girl, and I got my old enemy back.
Who will survive? General Hospital.
A little light summer reading.
It's a new study about how the Egyptians mummified bodies. It's endlessly fascinating.
Oh, bodies. Tell me about it. Well, thank you. Thank you.
Well, for example, they used a hook to pull the brains out through the nose, but you might want to not think about things like that.
Do you?
I have to occupy my thoughts somehow, or else I'll just fret about the Cleopatra jewels and how I let them slip through my clumsy hands.
Oh, Dr. Byrne, don't kick yourself. Regret is very self-destructive.
It's very true. I can almost hear my remorse. Like some scavenging beetle clicking its teeth. Click, 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 click. As it chews. But if I may ask, why should you care about my dark nights of the soul? I led the police to your doorstep, Mrs. Hesser, and not out of malice, of course. But how can I expect you to have any, warm regard for me?
Au contraire, Dr. Byrne. You'd be surprised in what high esteem I hold you.
Oh?
You see, your integrity, both personal and scholarly, has impressed me greatly. And that's why I wasn't the least bit upset when you told the local police about our conversation. You were just doing your civic duty, n'est-ce pas?
In part, though I did have more selfish motives.
Well, you know, I'd never trust a man who didn't, Dr. Byrne. And after all, what harm has actually been done? I mean, the police have the actual culprits, Kane Rogan and Tina Roberts, in jail for what one would hope would be quite some time cooling their heels. And Kane Rogan is, well, in particularly an unsavory character. You know, he was the #1 suspect in my husband's murder. I did tell you that I was a widow, didn't I? Which accounts for my haggard appearance. Simply an exhausting condition, this widowhood.
Good Lord, it's still morning and I feel totally done in. Thank you. All this trouble with Andrew at the church and now Billy Douglas has disappeared.
Well, you think those two things are connected?
The timing would seem to indicate that they are, yes.
Well, there's a very simple solution to the whole situation.
I wish there were.
Well, there is. All Andrew has to do is resign.
Oh, Clint.
Or he can just come out and say that he isn't gay.
Why does it have to be one of those two choices? I mean, isn't the man entitled to a private life?
Honey, he's in a position of leadership. People like to know who their leaders are and what they stand for.
His sexual preference has nothing to do with what he stands for. It's what he is.
Whatever he is?
Oh, come on. What difference does it make?
If he's gay and he's the head of our church?
Darling, you have always admired Andrew. You've respected him. Would your feelings really change that much if you knew for a fact that he was gay?
Well, wouldn't they have to? He'd be a completely different fella than who I thought he was.
Okay. All right, what if he refused to tell you what he was? What if you had to judge him solely based on what he has done? Now admit it, isn't he the best rector St. James has ever had?
Oh, not if he destroys our church because of some principle that I'm not even sure I buy.
Where have I heard that before? Principle be damned if it's not one of my principles. Darling, who gets to decide what is worth fighting for? You? And if it is you, what about the people who disagree with you, who think that your way of judging right and wrong is all wet? Do you know what we end up with then? Exactly what we have here. Friends fighting friends. And this web of secrecy, this whispering campaign, we can't even track down to a source. And Sloan and Andrew are both in pain. They need each other, yet they're this far apart. Poor Sloan, he's so alone.
You know what? I don't give a tinker's damn how far apart the Carpenters are, and I don't care how lonely poor Sloan is. And I wish I knew why it meant so much to you. It's Sloan this and Sloan that. I don't get it. You want to worry about some folks who are being hurt by this whole mess? Take a look at your own family.
Why do we have to go this way, Joey?
I think it's okay in the daylight. It's a shortcut to the bus stop.
Joey. Turn around. God. Is he okay?
I don't know. Billy! Billy! Come on. This isn't good.
Marty. Look.
Marty, talk to me. Come on. Well, Billy's out of it. How much did you guys drink?
Oh, how much of what?
The bottle of vodka.
All of it. Then we moved on. Tequila? Some girly boy must have a lot of legs.
Billy! Billy, come on. Call an ambulance, okay?
Is he breathing?
Yes, all right. Just call an ambulance, all right? Run!
No, Joey, get his face out of him. Let his face.
I will! Run, okay? Please. Billy? Come on, wake up. Okay. Be okay. It's gonna be okay.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment.
What the hell are you doing standing around here, Camacho? I wanted a tail on Alex Hesser yesterday. Get active, will you? Sheila. So why do I get the feeling I just walked in on something?
Well, when has that ever stopped you?
What's this?
Well, I thought I'd put it on your desk, but then I figured you'd never find it.
Why, Troy? California?
Well, they've asked me to head the department there.
Well, that's great, man, but
Oh, what? Well, my son Carrie's in California. I'll be closer to him. This job is the kind of hands-on work I've been wanting to do for a long, long time.
No more shuffling papers.
No, not for me.
Look, this is a shock. Sorry to see you go.
Well, I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm very sure you'll be able to get along without me, Henry.
Got time for a drink? Roadies?
Thanks, but I got an appointment in Philly. I should grab a cab.
Listen, I got my car. I could drive you.
I don't think so, Sheila.
Troy,
What?
If you let me be a chauffeur, I thought maybe we could...
Sheila, I think we said all there is to say.
You okay?
So now you're not talking to me?
You know, I don't know what to say. I'm only concerned about Sloan because I'm concerned about Andrew.
That's not good enough. Sloan is Andrew's family, and that makes Sloan Andrew's problem.
Oh, wait a minute. What is this? We only worry about our own family? I mean, anyone outside that circle, if they have problems, too bad, but it's not our business?
That's not what I said. And it's not what I meant. The family does come first, doesn't it? I mean, isn't that the point? Maybe I'm not putting this as well as I should. But it's been kind of hard reaching you lately. I hardly see you these days because you're spending so much of your time with Sloan. I mean, just what kind of problems does a man really have? Sweetheart, I probably wouldn't even bring this up, but I kind of miss you. And I need you. And Joey needs you. This whole rotten mess with Andrew has really gotten to him, and that worries me. I mean, Andrew's lifestyle, what gay, straight, or whatever the hell it is, shouldn't be something that our kids have to deal with. And that's not the worst of it. I mean, there's still this whole question, this whole ugly question about whether Andrew tried to seduce Billy Douglas.
No. That was settled. Come on. Billy came before the vestry and said, it's absolutely not true. Andrew never touched him.
Wait a minute. Andrew is supposed to be leading the youth of this community, but where is he leading them, honey? Into a war zone, that's where. And Joey is on the front lines of it every day that he goes down to do his volunteer work at that damn community center. For God's sake, that place is under police protection. And why? Why is that? And who is it that lets this dangerous situation go on and on and on? Andrew Carpenter, that's who. And all because of some principle that he thinks is more important than the safety of our kids.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe he thinks that our children's safety and their right to live their lives free is part of what he's fighting for.
But why do our kids have to be brought into the fight?
Look, we can't protect Joey from the world forever, darling. I hate to admit it, but he really is growing up, and he's certainly getting old enough to fight some of his own battles himself. And he's doing a grand job. He's really okay. He's been very brave, and honey, I am very proud of him for standing up for Andrew.
You pointing a finger at me? You know that when something is worth standing up for, I'm the first one on my feet.
Oh, I smell like a cut to few seasons. Just shut up.
Hey, still Meister.
If you want to flush yourself down the tube, that's fine. Be my guest, all right? Now why'd you have to drag Billy down with you?
What's the problem with the Billster?
Look at him, Marty!
Oh, so he got a little bit wrecked, so he's sleeping it off. Next time I'll make sure he's too stiff.
He's not just wrecked, okay? I can't wake him up.
Oh, you holding him in your arms, he probably doesn't want to wake up.
What is wrong with you, huh? Don't you care about anything?
It's no big deal. It's no big deal.
You'll be okay, kiddo. All right? You'll be all right. I don't have that many friends in the world. I can afford to lose one more. Billy. Leave me, all right? Please. Come on, Billy. Only this.
Hank, we can prove it.
That it was Alex who stole the Cleopatra jewels.
Exactly.
Even though they're not on her premises, and it was you two mugs who we caught standing there red-handed.
Empty-handed. Remember, Hank? I mean, come on, the alarm went off. The cage drops on us. We're trapped there. That's how you found us, minus the jewels. So, I mean, what do we do with the loot, huh?
Well, I don't know, Gangster Rogan. Maybe you palmed them off to someone else.
Oh, like who? My 6-year-old CJ? Hank, we were at the museum because we knew that Alex was going to try to break in. So we showed up trying to catch her in the act. Unfortunately, she happened to outmaneuver us. So there we are with this whole cage thing falling on top of us, and Alex shows up with a gun and demands that we give her the jewels. Next thing we know, she's crawling through this heating duct. What are we supposed to do?
Ah, so you knew in advance that Alex was planning this heist, huh?
Of course we knew, way in advance. I mean, she even had the nerve to ask us how we would pull this whole thing off. She asked us for what?
And you decided not to tip off the police because...
Because we knew you were so busy.
Wrong answer, Toots.
Come on, Hank. Now, you and I, we both know that Alex is guilty of a lot of stuff, right? Up to and including probably the death of her own husband. I mean, those Cleopatra jewels, they're too famous for her to move. So she's still got to have them in her possession, right?
Exactly. And Hank, all we have to do is prove it. And then you can have Alex in your possession, and you can have her on ice just the way you like her.
Bivalve, Dr. Verne?
I wish I could. I told you about my allergies, didn't I?
Yes, but you know, people sometimes outgrow allergies, don't they? I mean, and how would you ever know if you had actually outgrown one unless you experiment once in a while? I mean, I know there's a tremendous risk, but the rewards are so great. Have you ever had an oyster? It's like standing on the edge of a beach on a cold, clear autumn day and tasting the salty air.
I've always been fond of coastal areas.
Good. Now, just savor it for a moment. Don't bite it. Let your tongue just...
Oh, my Lord, you just reminded me. My tongue.
What about it?
My mother told me when I was a child that if I ever ate shellfish, my tongue would swell up like a basketball and turn purple. My face would puff up until my eyes closed, and then my heart would stop.
In that order?
Oh, more or less.
Oh. What did your father think of your mother's diagnosis?
My father? That was a long time ago.
Since what?
Since my father died. I was very young.
Oh, well, I don't mean to press.
Well, I really don't know very much about him, to tell you the truth. My mother says I look just like him. But, of course, he was bald.
I find that to be very attractive.
Tall. I remember riding on his shoulders. And he died. Very suddenly. From a bee sting.
It's a delicate bunch she burns, huh?
It's been my mother and me ever since.
Oh, how's that been?
Oh, she's been more of a friend than a mother.
Inseparable.
When I was attending the University of Nebraska, my mother took a small apartment in town so she could help me study. And that's where I stayed with her while I got my PhD.
Did she go on your expeditions and your digs with you?
Oh, yeah. But she usually leaves the ruins 1 or 2 days earlier so she can get our house all clean and neat for me when I come back. Don't want you to go from one room to another, is what she said.
Yeah, sense of humor and everything. Boy, she sounds like she doesn't have any flaws.
Oh, and she makes the best bologna on white bread sandwich you ever tasted. Which reminds me, I really should wash my hands before I...
How often do you do that? Wash your hands?
Oh, my mother always said I should always keep my hands clean and my soul even cleaner because there are germs and nasty people everywhere. What's the matter? Don't you believe in nasty people?
Oh, you bet I do. You sometimes remind me almost painfully so, of one I cared about very, very much.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, he just didn't have your beautiful hair. Or a mom with a talent for baloney.
You get him set up in there. I'll be right in.
How is he?
How much did you let him drink? His blood alcohol content's way above 30%, which means he's not hammered or wasted or pounded or any of those cute words you use to say drunk. He's poisoned. Way cool, isn't it? He's got all the symptoms of alcohol poisoning.
Can I sleep it off?
Am I being clear here? He doesn't have a buzz on, folks. He damn near killed himself.
Dr. Woolley, we weren't there. We didn't know what he was doing. It was...
Okay, I'm sorry, Joey. It's just I see this kind of stupid waste. If you ask me a question, no, he can't sleep it off. That's why we're pumping his stomach. We put a tube down his throat to pull the alcohol out of his system, or whatever's left anyway. Now, if we've done it in time, he's going to be fine. If not, he could slip into coma. It's just too soon to call right now.
How could you do this, huh? What were you thinking? We did it together. Yeah? The one you in there with a tube down your throat about to die, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just disappointed in Hank, that's all.
Why? I told you that he wouldn't trust us. I told you he wouldn't let us out.
Well, it's too early to go to sleep.
I'm a little bit keyed up myself.
Yeah? So, what do you want to do, huh?
I wish we could do it. What we were doing in my dream.
Baby, you're going to drive me crazy. What was I doing in your dream, huh?
Well, you had your hands on my...
What? What?
And I was kissing you.
Yeah? Where?
Where you like it.
And, how?
How?
Yeah.
Give me your hand.
Oh, Tina. Oh, my goodness, Tina. We gotta get out of here, honey. Oh, baby, I need you so badly. I really do.
I want you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you just pull the bars apart.
Yeah. See, but I got a better idea.
Are you all right? Kane, what happened? Did I do something to you? What?
No, you didn't do anything.
Kane!
See, it's something I ate, right? You know? You ate it too? Oh!
I ate it too.
We go to the infirmary together, you know, when we're sick.
We're gonna join sick band.
No more bars. Oh! 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 Help! Oh! Man! Oh!
High summer. I used to love these long, hot summer days when you thought the sun would shine forever. But it doesn't. What does? No, I have not patched things up with Clint, if that's what you're saying.
Did I say a word?
Oh, you didn't have to. You're thinking very loudly. What's wrong with Vicky?
Well, what am I supposed to think? Yesterday something was getting you down. Today you're not that much better. Does this have anything to do with the Carpenters? You know, you've asked me that. Clint asked me that. I guess it must. So what is it with you with them? I don't know, Renee. I honestly don't know. I mean, Clint says I'm obsessed with Andrew, the trouble at the church, and the effect it has on his relationship with Sloan. Are you obsessed? I mean, how did these guys get to you like this? Well, you know, Andrew is so tied up in my mind with Megan. I guess I'm holding on to Andrew much too tightly because I don't want to let go of Megan.
Perhaps. And Sloan?
Do you remember the year we decided to stop mowing that section of the lawn and we let it go to seed? God, it was so beautiful. It was all wildflowers. Until the first frost.
Joey? Where is he? Oh, Dr. Wallace, thank God. I got this garbled message that said he was poisoned.
That's right, alcohol poisoning.
But how? Who would do such a thing?
He did it to himself, Mrs. Douglas. He drank too much alcohol much too quickly.
Are you pumping his stomach?
Yes, we're doing what we can to get it out of his system, but a lot's already been absorbed into his bloodstream.
But he's going to be all right.
I won't lie to you, Mrs. Douglas. Billy's condition is grave.
Can I see him?
Sure.
Why don't you just go home? Haven't you already accomplished what you set out to do?
What are you talking about?
You wanted to hurt Billy, right?
We were playing a stupid game, that's all.
Yeah, and he lost.
So if you two are doing the same thing, why are you walking around like nothing happened?
Oh, what are you saying? I made him chug a lug more than me, is that it? I probably knocked back twice as much as he did. I'm just used to it. I need something to get me through the nights, and my lupus medication just doesn't get me high enough.
You were drinking while you were taking a medication?
Oh, no. That would be irresponsible. I never take my lupus juice when I'm planning on partying.
Oh, is that what you call passing out in a sewer? Partying? So then this hospital must be real downer for you, huh, Marty? So why are you hanging around?
Oh, I just want to see if the kid hangs in or if he croaks.
He's still unconscious. Joey, why don't you take a break, go on home. You can come back later and visit.
Is he going to make it?
I don't know.
Okay, guys, just say there's nothing like the Frosty Mug taste